Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz on December 4, 2017 at 12:32 a.m. And I'm going to cram a lot into a short time, I hope. And I want to try to explain why I'm doing this, because what you're seeing is there's something to it. First, let me tell you what you don't see in the upper left is Revelations 12:3. And there appears another sign in the heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads. And down below, 5 stars in the tail, 5 planet bodies make up the 10 horns. Then you have the 7 heads. There are 7 more stars. Then you have the 7 crowns, and there's 7 more stars just above that. And you see those in a semicircle. And you see that he has grasped the body of the dragon. He's got it in his hands. Now, why am I going here? Well, beginning on December 12 is Hanukkah. It ends on December 20. This picture is December 12, just the way it is. It changes a little bit to the 20th, but to the 20th, it's out of focus, meaning things aren't quite in place as they were at this picture right here. They have aligned up more at this point. And again, let me tell you why I'm going here. There's a reason behind it. You know how our president's being attacked, just crazy attacked by the liberal left. Well, he's not the only one that's been attacked by the liberal left. Let's go to Israel. Police have arrived at Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's official residence as part of an investigation into corruption allegations. Detectives have previously questioned him over claims he received gifts from Hollywood and business figures. A separate probe is looking into secret talks with the publisher of a major Israeli newspaper in which the Israeli leader allegedly requested positive coverage in exchange for refining or reining in free pro-Netanyahu daily. Okay, and then we go again. Police are questioning Mr. Netanyahu for the 6th time on Sunday. That's not today. This is last Sunday. According to Israeli media, a police spokeswoman declined to confirm the reports. No charges have been brought against the Israeli leader, who have repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and called the accusations against him a witch hunt orchestrated by a hostile media. How familiar does that sound to you? That's going on with Trump precisely at the same time in almost the same way. Now, reading a little bit more into there's 3 more articles. I will give you the titles only. Police have sufficient evidence to change Netanyahu with bribery. Or to charge Netanyahu, I apologize. Benjamin Netanyahu's wife, Sarah, to stand trial over corruption charges. And that's false too. That's another liberal media that is in Israel just like they are here. In the next article, Israeli police move closer to indicting Benjamin Netanyahu. This sounds just like reading about what's going on with President Trump in our time and our day, right now. So why am I going here? It makes this date, December 12th through the 20th, which is Hanukkah, it brings back into our focus more than, in other words, we thought we had left this behind back in September when Jupiter exited the belly of Virgo. But if you look in the stars, Jupiter is just barely out of Virgo, and all the other stars, 7, are lining up in a straight line, which is a sign that Hanukkah is about to begin. They go by the stars. And if you recall, the new year cannot be officially started or begin until witnesses confirm the new moon. And guess what? The new moon is just in the belly of Virgo at the time. What that means, I really can't explain it. But guys, I know what I told you. I told you that I believe that Trump is going to be here for a while. Then again, we go back till what God said in the Bible, and Jesus said, no man knows the day nor the hour. Only the Father in heaven, not even the angels, know that time. I am pushing, or have been pushing, for 3 more years at a minimum that we'll be here. That may not be the case. I don't want you to think you have 3 years, and I'm hopefully leaning towards 7 more years, but I don't want you to think that and put off anything that you haven't made a decision on, and this is John 3:16. Now, let me tell you something else in here. I have, in every blog I do, 90% of them, 95% of them, you'll see behind me, over my right shoulder, as you're looking, the Israeli flag, and over my other shoulder, my left, you see the United States flag. Well, we are the watchers according to biblical studies, and we are to be held accountable for the things that we do or we do not do. Now, that is in Ezekiel 33, verse 7 through 9. You need to read it. We, and I'm going to paraphrase, I'm going to put in a word, Americans are a watchman. We will be held accountable to warn and to stand by the Jews, to warn the people, and this is to witness to people. And if you don't see Genesis 12:3, which is in the box below, I always put it there, that is, stand by the Jews. Then the flag is behind me so that you will at least see the Israeli flag. I put those 2 in there. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I don't know why I did that until today. I am held accountable by me putting these verses in the box below that you can clearly see, John 3:16, Genesis 12:3, and ironically, how ironic is it that in Revelations 12:3, it talks about just what you're looking at straight ahead. That is Revelations 12:3 and Genesis 12:3, going back to stand with my people. 12:3, once again, my people. Well, this may not only affect God's chosen, which are the Jews, but it may have a message in here for the church. And I just want to try to tell you that, and I'll try to make this a little clearer later and try to get all of it in this picture, but you have the gist of it right here. And what you see, that he's holding the whole dragon. And I thought the dragon was out of the picture, but the dragon is back in the picture for a reason. It's there to devour. Question is, what's he to devour? And what does it mean that he's back in the picture? Well, apparently it means a lot. Now, down to the meat. I saw in the past hour about 12 blogs, all of them saying, "Church, are you prepared to leave between December 12 and December 20? That's simple. Are you ready? I'm sorry. Yeah, December 12, December 20. Guys, that's a decision that you have to look at, and something that you have to ponder over. Something. Look, to me, there's no way to think about. There's nothing to think about. I mean, John 3:16 is simple. You don't wait until till it's over. You don't wait until the church has left and then say, "Oh, I should have done that." No, because you're going to go through hell then. But today, that window is still open. But now, looking at the screen here, I don't know how long it's going to be open. I believe there's a threefold message that you're looking at. It's for Israel, it's for the United States, and it's for the church. The church. That's everyone in and out of the United States. Guys, don't be left behind. I'm not saying it's going to happen soon, but all of the generations from 40 to 70 will be completed when the new moon will be seen on the 12th of December. All of them. Jody Wolf, Expoz.